Moana 2, The Return of Te Fiti is set to be released in theaters on November 25, 2025. The sequel follows Moana as she embarks on a new adventure to save Te Fiti from a dark force threatening the balance of nature. With the help of Maui and her ancestors, Moana must restore harmony to the world once again. Moana. 2 years have passed since Moana restored the heart of Te Fiti and brought peace to her island of Motunui. She is now the chieftain, guiding her people as they continue to explore the seas and revive their voyage traditions. However, Moana still feels a deep connection to the ocean and the world beyond her island. Moana 2. One day, Moana receives a strange vision from the ocean. The vision reveals that Te Fiti, the goddess of life, is in danger. A mysterious force is threatening the balance of nature, causing the plants and animals to wither, and the oceans to become stormy and treacherous. Moana knows that she must embark on another journey to save Te Fiti and restore harmony to the world. Moana consults with her grandmother's spirit, who confirms that the threat is real. The spirit of Maui, the demigod who once helped her, also appears. He explains that a dark entity known as Te Kura, the spirit of greed and consumption, has been awakened by the exploitation of natural resources. Te Kura seeks to drain the life force from Te Fiti to increase its own power, which will lead to the destruction of the world. Moana gathers her people and explains the situation. Though some are hesitant, they trust their chieftain and agree to support her. With the blessing of her family and people, Moana sets sail with Maui and her loyal friends, Pua the pig and Hey Hey the rooster. the journey to Te Fiti is perilous. The oceans are rough, and Te Kura's influence spreads across the waters, creating monstrous sea creatures that attack their canoe. Moana and Maui must work together to navigate these dangers. Along the way, they meet other voyagers who are also struggling with the effects of Te Kura's power. Moana begins to question whether she is strong enough to face this new threat. However, she draws strength from her ancestors and Maui, who reminds her of the courage and determination she showed in her previous adventure. During the journey, Moana learns more about Te Kura's origins. It was once a small, harmless spirit, but it grew powerful by feeding on the greed and selfishness of humans who accuse, with Moana using her connection to the ocean and the spirits of her ancestors to counter Te Kura's dark magic. Maui uses his shape-shifting abilities to fend off the monstrous sea creatures that Te Kura summons. And the spirits of her ancestors to counter Te Kura's dark magic. Maui uses his shape-shifting abilities to fend off the monstrous sea creatures that Te Kura summons. In the final showdown, Moana uses the heart of Te Fiti to channel the life force of the ocean and the islands back into Te Fiti. Te Kura is overwhelmed by the surge of life energy and is ultimately defeated, dissolving into harmless particles that are carried away by the wind. With Te Kura defeated, Te Fiti is restored to her full power. The island blooms with life once again, and the oceans calm. Te Fiti thanks Moana for her bravery and grants her a new gift, the ability to communicate with nature and guide her people to live in harmony with the world around them. Moana returns to Motunui as a hero, but she remains humble, knowing that the real victory was in protecting the world she loves. She continues to lead her people with wisdom and compassion, teaching them the importance of respecting nature and living in balance with the environment. As the sun sets, Moana places a new stone on the stack that symbolizes her leadership and the future of her people. The camera pans out to reveal the ocean, calm and peaceful, with the silhouette of Te Fiti in the distance, a reminder of the eternal bond between humans and nature. In the end, Moana stands on the shore, looking out at the horizon. She knows that there will always be challenges ahead, but she is ready to face them, guided by the strength of her ancestors and the spirit of Te Fiti. This story for Moana 2 continues the themes of environmental protection, courage, and leadership, while introducing new challenges and characters to enrich Moana's journey.